all we can do is ask ourselves why. We have yet another Hello Yasan video here today, guys. Let's jump into it.
Clavicular, who is known to have taken a cocktail of different substances in, partially blowing up from the Aiden Ross admission that he saw him on his private jet taking meth, and we're not talking about the subject in school. He OD'd live on stream. Yes.
Hey, yo.
And this all started with him taking this substance.
Is this where it starts? This young man? Look at this young man.
Is there a trash can around here?
What was that?
I'm Clav. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Bro,
Sorry.
it doesn't matter if you're meeting
trying
people,
my
you're
best to lock in,
completely you're not locking in, dude.
I'm from Brazil.
Oh shit, he's gonna zoom!
English, so.
So this thing that he's downing out of what looks to be a 5-hour energy bottle,
gonna
it
zoom,
is
bro.
some concoction of different drugs. And a little bit later, you would see that he would start to say he needed to sit down, and you could see his behavior just being really odd.
You know,
This is not good, man. Bro. Clav. The crazy thing about Clav is that, everyone has been saying this about his health. He's not taking his health into consideration. He's just going around streaming and doing all these substances. And it's like, bro, I understand that the KPP is crazy, but at what cost? Your whole life, even his dad. When Clavicular had attended brand risk, even his dad was like, bro, why are you doing this? You have become this addict and my son is completely gone. Bro, you can't risk your life for money like that.
yeah, I'm having a good time.
No, you're not.
Oh my god, yeah.
Bro.
No, I'm having a good time. Yeah, let me go sit somewhere. Holy fuck. Let's go sit down right here. Oh yeah?
He's gonna zoom. He's zooming, bro.
Oh my god.
Bro, he's zoomed.
Holy.
So eventually they go sit down, and then he just nods off.
This man's good. This guy's hair isn't real, by the way, guys. This guy's hair.
When did you last take blue?
I don't know why he decided to wear a wig.
You want natty? You want natty?
So the guy next to him is like,
Do another bro, an upper?
oh, you need an Addy, which is, it's just, these guys are a walking science experiment. There's like, okay, I'm down, so I'm gonna take an upper. I gotta go out, and I'm high anxiety, so I gotta drink this thing, so it lowers me. They're playing like a game of seesaw with the different substances. And then he would proceed to be carried out by security.
Bro, wow! Clav! Clav! Clav, wow! Clav!
Oh my god.
That ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. I'm so sorry for this kid, man. I feel so sorry for this youth. Holy. He's really going through it, dude.
For some people that might have been feeling bad about the situation, because personally I feel bad for this guy in a different type of case. But this is just an example of something that he said himself in a previous stream.
25 mg, so you could like placebo max yourself like into thinking like you're gonna mug harder. I feel like it's kind of worth it.
The issue is that based on the research I did, 25 mg is worse than like 400 tests.
Yeah, bro. Look, even the guy told you before, and he's telling you, don't do this amount. It's ridiculous. Dude, at what point do you have to treat yourself like this?
Worse. Yeah. So it's like, if you want to do 25 10 just for like a bit of a boost, it's like, why not just add like half a gram worth of tests?
Because you're gonna bloat.
AI.
Yeah, but like, China's no bloat.
Yeah, but like giga high test and AI seems pretty ideal, to be honest.
I'd rather 10 years sooner.
Whoa!
That's my thing. Who gives? That's the only hope I got.
This man is willing to risk it all for the views, the attention, the women, and I get it. Right now, they'll say that the modern dating market is bad, it's terrible, but is that really true? Is that really the truth? Is it just most of these women that want these top tier guys on Instagram that are just a message away, most of them will never obtain them. So this idea of hypergamy is stupid because at the end of the day, she ends up falling for the guy who works at the local mechanic shop. So it doesn't matter, Clav, do you really need this? At what cost? You're perishing your body molecular cells at such a level. It's ridiculous right now, dude. And these kids don't even understand what they're taking for the most part. They think they're informed, but they're not.
Chalk it up. You don't think you just mug on like 2 grams of testo?
Nah.
So here, what they're talking about is I think they're talking about tren and testosterone, which are 2 steroids. And then this guy's talking about the AI that he's talking about is an aromatase inhibitor. And they're just talking about how one can affect you better. And then he's just basically saying like, listen, if I'm going to look better, I'll shave 10 years. I'll shave 15 years. And one of the people that would reply to this is Cuffham, who was the first guy to really link up with Clavicular. Well, after Cheezer.
There for me, I gotta be there for him. I don't care if I gotta pause this stream, put it on black screen just to go to the hospital, check up on him, and come back. I'm gonna go check up on him because he checked up on me. I'm a real nigga first before anything. First, I'm a real friend.
Shout out, Cuffham.
Straight up, bro. Like, bro, you already made it. You successful.
Shout out, Cuffham.
You can change your life around now. You don't gotta do these drugs. You don't gotta do this. All these you don't gotta do all these methane.
Everyone knows who he is now. Why does he still got to roll like this?
You don't gotta do steroids. You already made it. You already successful, gang. Just like you know who you are. Like you don't gotta do none of that. You don't gotta do none of that that's gonna jeopardize your life. You feel me? So yeah, that's it. But
so this is the thing. He's talking about you don't got to do nothing to jeopardize your life. I think he's sending out a good message. This guy himself has gotten a lot healthier. I think he put down the cup. I don't know.
Dude, there are so many Cuffham streams where he gets way too zoomed. He gets zoomed up, bro, like a Zoom call. Everyone's connected. He was connecting to God in a different way, dude. Sometimes he zonks out on stream, which is just, oh, man. It's unfortunate to see people's consumption like this, bro. I pray for all the youth that are going through stuff, that are struggling, and that are trying to self-medicate before they can find a way to go get help internally, because consuming only can fill up half the cup. The other cup has to be your own personal work through these traumas and abuse.
He was actually real sipping lean or fake sipping lean, which is something that people accuse Dave Blunts of, but he's been trying to get himself healthy. He's been losing weight. So congratulations to Cuffham for that. And I do think he's spreading a good message. The only thing is that what made Clavicular successful are the drugs. And we're going to get into that in a moment, because Clavicular would finally respond to the situation in less than 24 hours and say, just got home. That was brutal. All of the substances are just a cope, trying to feel neurotypical while being in public. But obviously that isn't a real solution. The worst part of tonight was my face descending from the life support mask. And then someone says, just autism max in public. Who gives a F what others think? And he says, if I wasn't a live streamer, I'd agree with you. Because that's what seems to be the case. Like, well, people will just tell him, like, bro, you just got.
He seems to always be like, oh, because I'm streaming, because I'm doing this, I need all these things to stop the anxiety, to do this, as opposed to just, I guess he doesn't want to consume alcohol. So it's like, oh, alcohol usually lowers your inhibition, allows you to be more social, be more in a place that would be more anxiety inducing, I guess. And it works for the most part. But for the other part, it's like you have to be okay with yourself. You have to be like, all right with you, who you are. If you don't have a sense of self-esteem, it doesn't matter what you take, that anxiety is always going to be there, because anxiety and worry and trauma, it all lives in the body. It lives in the muscles.
Got to get off the drugs. You just got to get healthy, man. No, this guy has built a prison for himself. That's the problem. Like Clavicular, he has regularly said in the past that he would go days, and he would prefer to go days without speaking to anybody. So he was saying, like, at a time there were 5 days or 6 days straight where he didn't utter a single word. Yes, not utter a single word. He said he would wake up early or wake up late or something to go to the bathroom just so he wouldn't have to see his parents or family members and them say something to him, just so he could go back and be on forums. And even as of last year or so, when he was already making good money, before he really started actively streaming, just off of his TikTok stuff and some of his YouTube stuff, he would talk about, like, yo, I'm not trying to go out. I'm not trying to do all this other stuff. The most enjoyable thing I can do is, make my money and sit here and doom scroll and rot on TikTok. He's like, there's nothing more enjoyable than this. And to a degree, I kind of understand what he's saying, even though I don't really doom scroll. I despise just people sending me reels. Like, friends do it all the time. I'm never opening your reel. Like, stop sending them to me, please. Oh, man. And I tell them that, and they keep sending them to me. Like, just stop. Anyway, I just had to.
I think it's the way we all connect nowadays on the internet. I think it's through shared interests that are short form content, which is just, let
that out for a second. So the guy, he built his stream up on going, like, the people that watch him right now, he's going out, he's interacting with other people in public, there's fights happening, there's chaos, it's a circus. He cannot do this without the drugs. Think about it. He's going to have sky high anxiety. He's already, like he said, this guy is a little bit autistic, or at least he's high anxiety when it comes to social situations.
But it also has to do with the things that he says, bro. The people that want to, I guess, take him down, which is why he always hang around with such heavy security, dude. So that is anxiety inducing in itself.
So if he doesn't take the drugs, then people are just going to say it's boring. Like, he's going to go out, he's going to be in a panic. And this is the difference between him and, let's say, a Cuffham or a xCephasx or even an Aiden Ross. If you were a classmate of xCephasx, do you think he could have gone 5 minutes in class without saying a word? Like, this guy went 5 days and he enjoyed going those 5 days? No, xCephasx was bouncing off walls since he was probably like 6 years old. I mean, we have content of the guy on Facebook video from when he was a young teenager, like, or not even a young teen yet. I think he started uploading himself when he was 12, 13. This guy was watching FouseyTube and Roman Atwood, doing pranks, screaming, jumping, yelling. He was made to stream. This guy Cuffham also, he's a social guy. Like, sure, he may be in his room, but you can just see him interact. He's high energy. Clavicular is not. And this is the problem, because previously he didn't need to be, because a lot of his content was more informational about like all the stuff that he knows about these different drugs, and also
yeah, and now that he's switched it up, he has to keep up the ruse. He has to keep up the act. He has to keep up the grift. Ladies and gentlemen, don't be a grifter. Don't let whatever sort of prison you build for yourself be the end-all, be-all. Don't be a slave to the substances. Don't be a slave to the money, because in the end, you just end up becoming a shell of yourself for all of these things, right? And that's not what we want. We don't want that. We don't need that. Right? Right, guys? Hey, guys. Take a look over here. Take a gander. Take a look at me. I'm right here. We can all get through this together. We can get through this. We can get through this together.
Basically, this is all this stream was, bro. The epitome of this stream was basically just Mr. Beast pressuring people into donating to Team Water.
Looking back, it wasn't right. Looking back, it wasn't, it wasn't good pressuring people. It made a lot of streamers look bad. and I do apologize for that as well.
Didn't see any of this, but did Mr. Beast like pressure people into donating?
I thought that the methods were a little bit too much. And not just a little bit, it was way too much. I said it.
I feel like his pressure was just a little bit too much. Just a little bit, just a tad bit, just a little bit of it, just too much for me. It was too much. Man, Mr. Beast, but this is what I'm saying. This is the Mr. Beast like entire ecosystem of profiting off of doing good deeds. He spends what? He'll probably spend $1 million building a well in some sort of African country, but the AdSense revenue from that video will be 4, 5, 6 times. It's a good investment to invest in the poor, Mr. Beast.
At the time when it was still live, that was uncomfortable.
Mr. Beast just responded to a really awkward claim by massive streamer xCephasx, who claimed that the Team Water stream that he was a part of was one of the most uncomfortably weird streams he's ever done.
So 2 weeks ago, I made a video about streamers disrespecting xCephasx, which went so viral that xCephasx reacted to it, which in turn led to some massive drama.
And you know what else is massive?
What?
For context, that original video covered a pattern that had been building for a while now. xCephasx was one of the most subscribed streamers on Twitch, held the #1 spot on the platform for close to a year, donated $100,000 to charity streams, organized tournaments for other creators, flew across the country for collaborations,
and now he's being disrespected by every streamer in the game. How we fall from the heights.
Revived entire games from the dead. Yet somehow he keeps ending up on the receiving end of some of the most visible disrespect in the streaming space. And the more you look at what keeps happening to him, the harder it becomes to call any single one of these incidents a one-off. Now, when xCephasx sat down and reacted to that video live on stream, he did not just confirm what I had covered. He went further. He started speaking openly about something he had stayed quiet about for months. And that was his experience during Mr. Beast's Team Water charity livestream. What he said set off a chain of events that pulled in Aiden Ross, xQC, Stable Ronaldo, and eventually Mr. Beast himself, who responded in a way that—
Yeah, but Mr. Beast knows what he's doing. This is what I always say. All y'all niggas always say, yo, Mr. Beast looks crazy. He looks like he's gone behind the eyes. And you know what? That could be some truth there.
Managed to make everything worse. In August of 2025, Mr. Beast launched Team Water, a charity designed to raise money to build wells and give people in Africa clean drinking water. On the surface, this sounds like a great cause, and honestly, it is. Nobody is arguing that clean water is not important. But the way Mr. Beast went about raising the money is where things start to fall apart. The format of the stream was essentially this. Mr. Beast would sit on a live call with Aiden Ross and xQC in front of a combined audience of around 200,000 viewers, and then pull in various streamers and content creators one by one. Every single time somebody joined that call, within seconds, Mr. Beast would immediately pivot to asking them to donate money. No warning beforehand, no private discussion about what the call was about, just a—
So you're being ambushed into this Mr. Beast funnel, dude, to donate to Mr. Beast's pockets. Sure, it's a good cause, but Mr. Beast knows how much he makes on it. He understands the ROI on a video about wells in Africa.
Camera, hundreds of thousands of eyes, and a question that is essentially impossible to say no to without looking like a terrible person.
Yeah, Logan, what the hell?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, put your camera on.
Yeah, hold up. I'm trying to figure out how to
Hundreds of thousands of people are watching, you know.
How many?
Bro, what? You're gonna pressure me to donate by telling me, bro? Come on, Mr. Beast is a foot dude, bro.
Hundreds.
Oh, that's because XQC is here.
Facts.
No, I don't got it.
Jinxie, this is Logan Paul, by the way. Logan Jinxie.
Nice to see you, Logan.
I know. Come on, I know.
Yeah,
Jinxie, come on.
I met Logan.
Oh, sorry, I just wanted to not be rude. Hey, Logan, how you doing? We all donated $1 million. Would you do $1 million? You bought a diamond.
Even Asmongold got randomly pulled into the group chat mid-stream, where Mr. Beast instantly asked him if he wanted to donate money to stop people from dying.
We know you got
Hey! What is this?
Hey, Asmon! Big fan!
Hey, what's going on? Hi, hello, hi guys.
What's up, dude?
Hey, man.
Hey.
So there's this, hey, nice to meet you. I'm Jimmy, Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's this charity thing called Team
Even Mr. Beast can't even get the words out. He doesn't want to say it, dude. Oh my goodness, what a shyster, bro.
Water, where every dollar donated is a year of clean water for someone in need. And, you know, we're trying to raise money to get people clean water all around the world. It's, you know, a big thing. People die from it. And we were just curious, your friend.
Wow, what an elevator pitch, Jimmy. What an elevator pitch. Oh my goodness, I am so sold on giving, you know what I mean? And you can't even make fun of it, because once you start making fun of it, it seems as though, oh, this guy's a dick. This guy's an asshole. Why is he making fun of this initiative? He doesn't want to be a part of this initiative. Bro, you just ambushed everybody. And you're stuttering your words to get this out. If this is something that he was really, why is he stuttering? You're stuttering, trying to get this message out. Do you want people to donate or not? Is he even invested in his own idea?
Here we're saying you're a very generous soul.
Are you really gonna do this shit? I fucking did the McDonald's drive-thru and it's gonna happen to me? Oh my god. Oh, what are you trying to get me? Just fucking give me a number. Just give me a number, Jimmy.
And even Logan Paul, who is genuinely not known for having the strongest moral compass, called it out. He flat out said they put him on the spot too, and now he was broke. When Logan Paul is the voice of reason in a situation, you know something has gone sideways. Now, the person who arguably got hit the hardest by this whole dynamic was xCephasx. The entire internet flamed him because he was one of the biggest streamers in the world, and yet he would not donate to Mr. Beast's Team Water charity. People called him a
You see what I'm talking about?
hypocrite. But the person I want to focus on is Jinxie, because his experience during the stream was particularly rough, and he stayed quiet about it for a long time before finally speaking.
Jimmy, can I do a discount?
Yeah. We can give you a discount. So just so you have the context.
Not to be a dick, bro, but there's no way Jinxie donated $1 million.
Okay, stop. Just pause it there. Bro, first off, you're saying not to be a dick when you're just clearly just being a dick.
Double talk, classic Donald Trump double talk. He is a dick. Of all the things he could possibly be, he is male genitalia. Yes. We like male genitalia. Sorry, I don't.
Actually, I'll let it play like 10 more seconds.
No.
That's crazy, Jinxie.
Dude, I'm sorry, dude. I just feel like in this.
Yeah, so first off, just to break down everything. Logan joins the call, and I remember, I think Aiden or Mr. Beast, I don't remember who, but somebody said, everybody in here donated $1 million. And I'm thinking in the back of my head, like, okay, what is the point of saying that? It's not true. No one in the call donated $1 million. I think Aiden donated like 400 grand or something, or pledged or something. But like, what is the point of saying that, first off, to Logan?
Particular group of people, bro, you got the least liquidity.
Okay, so yes. In this particular hyper-specific group of people, yes, I have the least liquidity. I also don't really care. I don't know. I'm very happy. I wake up and I play video games and I enjoy my life a lot. And I spend time with my family, dude. I don't really care about having $1 billion, bro. I understand that in this call, I have the least liquidity, but I don't care. Like, why does that even matter? Like, I don't know.
He's trying to take you down, Jinxie. Be careful. He's trying to take you down.
Does that even mean anything?
That kind of response from a 22-year-old kid sitting in a call with billionaires and multimillionaires who are trying to make him feel small is honestly more mature than anything any of them said that entire stream. But the bigger issue that Jinxie raised was not about Logan. It was about the entire structure of what Mr. Beast was doing. He described the stream, which lasted roughly 2 hours, as one of the most uncomfortable and weird streams of all time. He said the epitome of the stream was basically just Mr. Beast pressuring people into donating to Team Water, which is a great cause, but at the end of the day, if Team Water Water raises $100 million, who gets the credit? Who is going to make the tweet? Who is going to post the video? Mr. Beast. So basically everyone is donating, he is getting all the credit, and everyone is getting pressured into donating in front of hundreds of thousands of people.
But we're all getting pressured into donating in front of, you know, hundreds of thousands of people. When you combine all the streams, you're talking 200,000 people are watching this live. And at the end of the day, I kind of thought about it, and it's like, well, at the end of the day, it goes to a good cause, so I don't really care. Like, it goes to a good cause. But that's all this stream is, bro. This is one of the, like, this stream was just excruciating, bro.
No, but I get it. The whole aspect of the stream was to, I guess Mr. Beast could see the taking advantage of it because, excuse me, you're in front of all these people. And are you going to say no? Are you going to be the one that says no or refuses? You saw the backlash that Kai Cenat got. It doesn't matter how the situation occurred, whether you were ambushed or not, whether you were joined through a stream, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. It's the fact that Mr. Beast has the upper hand because he knows that in front of this massive audience, are you going to be the person to say no? So it was very calculated. Don't sit here and think, oh, Mr. Beast is a nice guy. No, he's a shrewd businessman. Okay, don't let him sit on his laurels like that, guys, because that's BS. This is ridiculous. How could you do this to somebody, bro? This is just out of pocket, to be honest. All right, guys, let's get into our final video for today. We got 9 Vicious, baby.
What's going on with y'all boys? It's your boy Zio. We back here with another video. Now, I wanted to be quick. I didn't want to take up too much of your time because I wanted to get this shit off of my chest. This is one of those videos where I have no script. I just literally say what's at the top of my chest because that's genuinely how I'm feeling right now. And right now, I've been trying so hard to not talk about this specific individual because I've already made multiple videos on this nigga and I've already broken down the situation of how fake of a fucking person this guy is. But 9 Vicious has genuinely grinded my gear so much recently with his antics that I just...
Okay. We will not tolerate any 9 Vicious disrespect. We don't do that. We don't tolerate 9 Vicious disrespect. Okay, guys, that's about it for today then. I guess we'll leave it at that. We got 4 videos in. Legit a throwback band. Yeah, you got it, buddy. All right, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Peace.